Somebody else has asked me what my views on prostitution and legalised brothels are. And my views on legalised brothels are yay to them. They should definitely be there. Prostitution has been around forever. It's never going away. And as long as it's legal, I think it's fantastic. It's brilliant. And there are a lot of people who need the use of prostitutes. Certainly people with special needs, disabilities, so on and so forth. They sometimes find it hard to get a sexual partner. So that could be fantastic for them, because everybody needs, and listen to this, you people abstaining, everybody needs human touch. So whether it's from people you love and family, from your cat, whatever, people do need touch, and a lot of people really need sexual touch, and so to be able to pay for that and get it without too much problems, I think is fantastic. However, those men who are married and say they're straight and then go and get fucked up the arse by a tranny, not so sure about you guys, but the tranny brothels are fantastic. The girls there are great. I've got no problem with them. I just don't understand why people need to lie about who they are. In this day and age, it's 2011, people, really. Let's start owning up to what our sexuality is, and that there's nothing wrong with variety. That would be really good and healthy. Now, I've also had a young lady write in who is in a relationship with someone of the same sex. So she's a lovely lesbian, except she was a bit naughty and she had sex with someone else. Now, not only did she just go and have sex with someone else, she had sex with a man. Now, within the lesbian community, this can be really frowned upon, because there's a whole bunch of politics behind lesbian sexuality sometimes, and by having sex with a man when you're a lesbian, you're betraying the tribe. So there can be a lot of really difficult issues. And now she's saying that emotionally her girlfriend's forgiven her, but their sex life hasn't been the same since. Well, I'm guessing that your girlfriend hasn't actually emotionally forgiven you if your sex life's not the same. I think your girlfriend's carrying a lot of baggage and a lot of anger. Forgiveness, my ass. She is, every time you're having sex, that guy that you had sex with seems to be in the bed with you still. So this is going to take time, possibly some marriage counselling. I know we call it marriage counselling, but couples therapy, whatever you want to call it. If you can find a professional counsellor who's accepting of the fact that you're lesbian, because there are some counsellors out there that I've come across, marriage counsellors, who don't understand that same-sex relationships are just as important and just as deep as any bloody heterosexual relationship is. So if you can find a good counsellor, that might be an idea, because it is a huge issue that you're dealing with. Not only have you been unfaithful, but you've been unfaithful with the enemy. So it's going to take a long time before things are okay again. And I think if you talk to your girlfriend, you find that you haven't quite been forgiven yet. So yeah. Last one is that lady wants to make her husband feel comfortable masturbating in front of her. She does the same for him and he loves it. And also he gets a bit upset when he accidentally talks dirty for a minute, and so he stops. But she'd like him to do more of it. Well, that's about having conversations. That's about communicating with your partner. I can't tell him for you. You need to tell him. So if you're really uncomfortable talking in actual loud words at an appropriate time, you know, out loud, you might want to, when you're in the bedroom and during the act of sex, make encouraging noises and encouraging things. When he starts to talk dirty, go, oh yes, please, tell me more. You know, if he looks like he might have his hand straying towards his cock, go, yes, please, that turns me on. Communication, people. It's so important. If you want a decent root, you're going to have to fucking ask for it. Same goes with long-term partners. Just communicate. You know what you want, so express yourself. If it's hard to express in real words, do it with noises and groans. So for all of you out there, please keep sending the questions in. I am constantly fascinated by the infinite variety that is our sexual lives and our sexual identities, and I love exploring it all. So yeah, go and do your homework, which is love yourself, and touch someone else, and have some fun. Bye. Bye boo.